There is no Nigerian that will watch this video and not shake his head. The senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, has come out to expose so many things that we ourselves don't even know about the crimes and atrocities this present administration has committed. Femi Falana even went on to say that Abacha regime, I'm talking of Abacha, that people said Abacha is one of the worst person that has even existed in Nigeria. For Femi Falana to even say that Abacha regime is more or less better than Tinubu's regime, I think it is a call for a social revolution. Take your time and listen to what he said while we talk later.
Mr. President, and you must ask for explanation on this. In December 7th, this regime, Tinubu administration, gave out 135 billion naira to governors to fight COVID-19 in 2023. Do you know what I'm talking about? Last December, they gave out 123 billion to, not 135, you can go, to fight COVID-19. Furthermore, and this must be our demand from here. This regime must, and if we have to go to the street, it's so fundamental. This regime must, comrade, must, warehouse the gains of the removal of first subsidy and channel it towards alleviating the poverty of our people. What I mean is this, again you can Google. In April last year, what the three tiers of government, the federal government, the state government, and local government shared was 655 billion naira. In April. When subsidy was removed, right? First subsidy. Since June, according to the Minister of Finance, you can Google, there is no month that less than 1 trillion has been shared. As a matter of fact, you can quote me on this. In June last year, what they shared was 1.9 trillion. They were embarrassed when they got to Abuja. Where is this money come from? They had to save 900 billion and shared, please, and shared 1 trillion in December last year. You know, the governors came to Lagos to celebrate with Governor Bola Tinubu, President Bola Tinubu. Are you aware? Yes. That month, what was shared was 1.7 trillion. That is apart from the 135 billion I just told you about. So if anybody tells you Nigerians must sacrifice because there's no money, tell them what they are saying is bokun. Push it. So what we should be demanding, where are the gains of subsidy removal? Do you understand me? Yeah. When we had a situation like this, a little situation under Abacha, as bad as Abacha was, he set up what we call the PTF. You understand me? Yes, sir. The gains of fuel increase then was kept and used to address infrastructural crisis in the country. So this time around, we are demanding for our right, because what they told us, all of us, subsidy is gone. I mean, they said the gains of subsidy will be used to address the problems of unemployment, of insecurity, of food crisis, and so on and so forth. But today, the people have been forgotten. These National Assembly people who are pretending in the last few days, senators called, the managers of the economy, House of Rep called them, and they addressed the press that we want to help the poor. Let the poor breathe. These ones, please, each those who had no bicycle before they went there, gave themselves a 160 million naira jeep, each of them.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm going to throw a challenge to you, comrades. The budget of National Assembly this year was 178 billion naira. The National Assembly members themselves rewrote the budget and raised it to 344 billion. And they pretend, oh, that we have to suffer together. We understand your pains. We are addressing your problems.
Liars.
It is a lie. Unless you demand for your rights, nobody will give you your rights.
Yeah.
I think Falana made the point.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Nobody, human rights not my property. Nobody can dash me. So we must end this with a commitment to mobilize our people, to demand for their rights.
Nigeria, where are we and where are we going? Where are we at this present moment and where are we going? See, there is an urgent tension in Nigeria right now. There is no food for the poor. There was a time we do hear that this is a food for the poor. These are food for the poor. The rich eat in this way and the poor eat in this way. But now, the poor has no food anymore because the poor can't afford any food any longer. People cooking without onions, with only salt. People can't even afford as little as Maggi is. People can't afford oil. How many people will be able to afford 12,000 naira cement to build house? Oh, Nigeria. We warned Nigerians about this. We warned Nigerians about this. So many people listened to us anyway. So many people did not even support this government. We knew what happened. But a lot of people supported them as well. How can this kind of thing going on in Nigeria? The solution is, what are we going to do? Let me see your comment on the comment section. What are we going to do now? What Nigerians, what do we need to do now? I'm talking about now. Because if this continues, if this inflation continues, Nigerians will begin to die of hunger. This is not a prediction or a prophecy. I'm talking about reality. What is happening? If this continues, Nigerians will begin to die of hunger. Because the rate at which things are happening in Nigeria right now, I don't even see anything that will save Nigerians from starvation. Now, kidnappers have started kidnapping just for food. When they kidnap you, they will tell you to bring so bag of rice, bring chicken, bring this, bring that. And people are still laughing or playing politics about this. No, I think it is a time for revolution. History has demonstrated that in every country of any political gathering or any group in this world, that time has shown that people have toppled the government. So it will not start from Nigeria. People have to arise. It is time for people to arise. Because maybe you still have some millions in your account and you are thinking that this starvation doesn't concern you. Or maybe your brother is a politician and you see what is going on. Time will come. That money will be exhausted. And the time is fast approaching that even so-called politicians, House of Rep members, commissioners, they will run out of cash. No matter the money you will embezzle, you will run out of cash. Because time is coming. People will gather your house as a politician. If you people do not arise, if you people are still sitting there comfortably, people will arise one day and gather your house. You can't leave your home. It is a social revolution. It has started. It is time for social revolution. This thing can't continue to be like this. Politicians, I'm just telling you what hunger can cause in a nation. It's an advice to you. Listen, you will wake up one day and mobs have gathered your house. You can't escape it. So it is time for us to do something. I don't know what government should do, but anybody who is not capable of doing anything should resign. Anybody who is not capable of doing anything should honorably resign. You honorably resign. Tender your resignation. See, then I don't know how much biro is cost now in the market, but you can get one. You can even borrow. It doesn't take anything. You don't need to type your resignation letter. You don't need to type it. Please just resign if you can't do anything. Resign. If you're a House of Rep member, president, senator, resign honorably. Resign honorably. Because you will wake up one day, mob will gather your house. I'm repeating this because it has happened. During the COVID-19 something, there was a palliative that was shared in so many parts of the country. And I perceived that some politicians, in their greediness, they saved it maybe for campaign and for so many other things. What happened? Nigerians who are hungry, they bought those areas and took what belongs to them. I think it is time for Nigerians to start bossing and taking what belongs to them, because we are not seeing seriousness and we are not seeing, the body language of the government that things are absolutely going wrong. We are not seeing the body language, and it is time for Nigeria to do something about this.